Hi loves, in this video I will be showing you how to cut and sew this circle flayed wide leg palazzo pant that looks like a skirt. The pant is super easy and fast to make even if you're a beginner. I made this pant within 30 minutes, so if you're into ready to wear, you may consider to add this to your collection, as this pant is very easy and fast to make. And the comfort is really out of this world. So if this is what you want to learn how to cut and sew, then let's get started. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. To achieve this pant, we're going to be taking very simple, easy steps. Step 1, you need to fold your fabric into 2. Okay, I have folded mine into 2. Can you see? Step 2, after folding into 2 parts, you have to use your pin and pin the edges of your fabric down. Step 3, pick one of the edges of your fabric. I'm going to be picking this side. You can pick any edge of your choice, okay? It must not be this particular one. I'll pick this one, then I'll take it to meet the edge of the one opposite it. So if you pick that other one, you're going to take it to the other side. So let me take this one. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is to pin them down together. So I'm going to be working around this area. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to mark down 4 inches. 4 inches. The other part is folded. This part has only one part folded. So this is 4 inches. After marking my 4 inches down, the next thing I'm going to do now is to determine the circumference. As you can notice, this is flay. Okay, so I'm going to use a simple formula to get my circumference, my hip circumference. My hip measurement is 40 plus 2 inches allowance, ½ inch for the middle parts, both front and back, then ½ inch for the sides. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to add 2 inches to my hip measurement. I have 42 divided by 3.14. It is a standard. I have 13.3. Okay, so I'm going to be marking down 13.3 from this point. I'll mark down 13.3 like so. So this is what I have as the circumference. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do now is to mark down my crotch measurements. I'm going to be taking out my band. I have band measurement of 2 inches. I'm going to be taking out 2 inches to get my crotch line. I have crotch measurement of 11.5. So I'm going to be adding extra 1 inch to my crotch measurement because I want this pant to be very free at my crotch line. So this is 12.5. I'll mark down 12.5. So after marking down my crotch measurements, I'm going to mark down my pants length. So I have pants length of 43 inches plus 1 inch hemming allowance. So I have 44. I'll mark down 44 all around my fabric. This is my crotch line. So I'll come on my crotch line and mark down 4 inches. And then I'm going to create a curve, a crotch curve, like so. So I'll create my crotch curve like this. Then I'll cut. So now this is what my pattern looks like. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is to open up this part Then I'll notch the midpoint. If you want, you can leave that part folded, but for mine, I'm going to open it up because I'm going to be fixing pockets, side pockets. So if you're not fixing pockets, you don't need to add 2 inches to your hip measurement. You could have just added 1 inch allowance to your hip measurement. But since I added 2 inches, I'll be taking ½ inch here and then ½ inch to join the sides. And so I'm going to open up that part. So what I'm going to do now is to mark down 0.75, okay, from one of the pant legs, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 now. So these two will be the front and the other two will be the back. So I'm going to be marking out 0.75. So we now have our front pant leg shorter than the back pant leg. Okay. So if you want, you can also reduce the crotch curve for the front a little bit. So this will be my front and the other one will be my back pants. So I will be adding pockets to my pants. I'll be using this fabric for my pockets. This is 12 inches by 7. Okay. So I'll get the front pant leg. Then I'll place it on the side on top of my pocket pieces. Then I'll give it any shape that I want. I'm going to be cutting with 2 pieces of the pocket pieces. It is 4 pieces, so I'm going to be cutting with only 2 pieces. So this is what I have. So what I'm going to do now is to go over to my sewing machine and fix my pocket. After fixing my pocket, I will also join the mid part of my pants. This is the back, so you have to open press your seam line. For the front, we are going to also join the crotch line of the front. So I'll also fix the pocket. I'll place the pocket pieces with the right side of the pocket pieces and the right side of the pants facing each other. So this is what it looks like. I'll notch. Then I'll top stitch on my pocket. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I'm going to fold in my pocket. I gave my pocket a notch here to be able to know the middle part of my pocket pieces. So I'm going to fold my pocket like so. Then I'll pin it down. Then I'll run a straight stitch to secure the pocket pieces and the pants down. So this is it. I'll also do the same thing for the down part of my pocket. I'll bring my pocket together and stitch it together to close it up. And when I get to the ending of my pocket, I'm going to mark out 1 inch. Then I'll sew on that 1 inch line. Then when I get to the ending of the pocket, I will stop. Okay. So this is what I have now. So I'll trim it off. Can you see? Then I'll turn my pants to the front. So this is what the front looks like. You can use this pattern to fix your pocket or any other pattern of your choice. So I'll fix the other side of my pocket as well. I have stitched the crotch line of my pants. This is the back. I have stitched the crotch curve and the pocket as well. I'll fold my front pants into two because I want to take out 0.75 from the front pants. Okay. Then you connect to the side. You can do this before joining. I'll trim it out. What I'm going to do now is to go over to my sewing machine and join the sides of my front pant leg and the back pant leg together. I'll join them with 1/2 inch joining seam allowance. Then I'll come back to the camera. So this is what my pant looks like after joining the sides. Okay, this part is the front and the back. So I have also pressed my seam open on both sides. Okay, so this is what I have now. So what I'm going to do now is to close up the pants leg. So I'll go over to my sewing machine now and stitch the pants legs. Okay, then I'll also fold the down part. So I have joined the pants legs together. Okay, so this is what I have. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to fix the trouser band. This is my band. I have also cut out my band. I'll be fixing elastic into my band. Okay, I have band measurements of 5 inches. This is 5 inches. I have folded it into two, and then my hip measurement plus 1 inch allowance. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my sewing machine now and fix my band to the pants. I had to sew straight stitch at the top of my band and also at the down part of my band in order to create a box where I will be fixing in the elastic, the front part of the pants. Then I'll join it together with the band. So, okay. And when I get close to the band, I will stop. Okay, I didn't stitch to the end. I will stop and also join the other side. If I get to the end, I will also stop. So what I'm going to do now is to stitch my band together. I'll stitch my band together like so. Right side facing right side. So I will stitch the band together. So this is what I have. You see. And what I'm going to do now is to fix in my elastic. So I'll fix in the elastic into the band from that space that I left. So I'm going to stitch my elastic together. So you have to arrange the fabric to make sure that the elastic is straight and smooth. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to stitch that opening I left where I fixed the elastic from. I also went on to run a straight stitch on top of the band and the elastic in order to secure the elastic to the band. So I have weaved my pants. This is what my pants looks like. So I'll flip to the right. So this is the final look of our pants. I am considering making these pants as a jumpsuit. If you would like to see the jumpsuit tutorial, tell me in the comment section. If I have a lot of people interested in the video, then I'll make the video. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. If you have not subscribed, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. See you in the next video.